For those that are watching or listening, because you've been to these conferences across the country, one's focused towards personal injury, one's focused towards technology. What are some of the ones you would recommend for listeners to go? Because there's different types.
Yeah. Great question. Well, obviously Mardi Gras is coming up, and not to blow your horn, I was just telling you, that's one of my favorite conferences of the year. Certainly if you're in personal injury, that is one to absolutely go to, because you get to meet other lawyers, you're learning from doctors. It's a really cool conference. Also, I like is focused around technology, around the business of law. You're having a lot of these conversations that aren't happening anywhere else. I think another one that is really cool if you are in the market for technology is actually to go to ABA Tech Show. That's one where all the legal vendors are going to be there. You can talk to everybody. They're typically going to have their product teams there. It's not just their sales team that's there. That's the show they roll out everyone, including us. Like, I'm there, our product leaders are there. So that's a really good one to evaluate technology if you're in the market. That's a great one.
And that's where, it's a good point you made, is you have the sales teams of these products, and they usually they probably never actually use the technology. It's just like, let me talk to the person that's running it. Let me get the tech demo, right?
Yeah.
Well, so there's the ABA Tech Show. What other ones are good for technology?
For technology, I think going to some of the marketing specific conferences is also really good. And there's a couple different ones. I know our friend Chris Dreyer just had one out in Arizona. And
that's
those,
PinCon. That was good.
Yeah. And those ones, typically you're going to also have technology. You're going to have also a lot of technology that's helping drive your business forward. So I really like those as well.
Yeah, and I mean, those are two of the ones that I don't miss. And I think some of the ones, like the National Child Lawyer ones they put on the Business of Law, they're very geared toward lawyers, marketing, getting businesses, being efficient. But I usually go just to meet folks that I want to be in the room with, or with a lot of vendors. So I actually used to avoid vendor hall. Now I love it.
You're one of them.
I know, I'm one of them now. And I love it. It's.
And actually, that's such a funny note you make, because I've definitely been there standing in the hall, and you see the lawyers like running past you, trying not to make eye contact. And and I know every vendor's built differently, but I will say, like, when I'm at a conference, I also go in, I just want to talk to as many people as I can. I want to talk to as many customers. I want to talk to as many prospects. I want to talk to people who looked at us last week and said no, right? Like, I'm going to get a lot out of that conversation, because I want to understand what's happening out there, what their needs are, what can we do better, or what are we getting right? And so I always find a lot of value. And so if you are someone that has opinions, or really don't want to talk to someone because maybe that experience was bad, don't underestimate maybe that that feedback's really important. If you don't give feedback, you can't help make the vendors serving the space better.
And a lot of lawyers don't realize the vendors are a hopping point for also generating referrals, because you work with a lot of law firms in other states or jurisdictions that are looking to refer their litigation trial work, right?
Absolutely.
And that's why we're building integration with you for attorney shares, to build that bridge so that lawyers can partner with ones at a lightning speed. But that's why, like, use vendors, please. Everybody out there, go into vendor room, see who they're working with, because they can make the most important introduction for you at that conference.
Yeah. Or, hey, we may not be able to serve your needs, but I know who can.
Exactly.
And they may not be in that room. And I'm happy to do that introduction, because at the end of the day, I want law firms to succeed. I want them to thrive.
Yeah, because that's what you're literally betting on.
Yeah.
So now bring us full circle to where you are today. Now we're 2024. I've seen Affinity Pay, CasePure, my case in the news. What's it look like for Gabby now?
Yeah, well, we've been able to get a new investor into the business. I'm really excited about this new chapter. I'm SVP of Marketing at AffiniPay across all our brands, so not just legal, also our accounting and our other industries. And personally, I'm just really excited to help grow the business, reach more of our customers, and I still get to do a lot of the stuff I love, talk to people, learn about their needs, what can we be doing better. And the thing I like best, especially over the segments of marketing that I'm in, is I get to sit really closely to the customer, really closely to the product team, and also to our sales team, making sure we're having the right conversations. So, I think that life and joy in business is all about learning. And I feel lucky to be someplace
learning and relationships are
learning
so
and
important.
relationships. And
but it was GenStar is the one that
GenStar.
Yeah. Well, I never heard of it until I saw I read that in the PR
And they have a long history of software investments, so I'm really excited about that. We've got some amazing people that can help continue to grow this business.